living dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flights, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flights, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breathing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of life stream.
Oops.
With the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the face,
I thought I was muted.
She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name.
Feel the
Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
hello from me and my mean smirk. I have missed you guys. I was so thrown off this morning, not going live and waking up with you. I had to get a CT scan done. But can I just let you know, it is so much better than an MRI. Why every test can't be a CT scan, I don't know. Anyways, but I'm back. I was able, in the long time of waiting and everything else, I was able to clip a whole lot of Foodie Beauty. So what I do know is she might have a blood clot or COVID, or she might have had a stroke or something. But she was fine enough to rage. She ended up raging in her last life. Right before that, she uploaded a vlog on why she really went to Qatar. Well, she went there for air conditioning and 5G. I think that's what she said. And she's going to try to only eat fast food once a day now. I'm not buying it. Hello, Rainbow Road. Hello, Free the People. Hello, Be Kind. Stella. Hello, Doxy Mom. Hello, Life of a Showgirl. You know, I didn't know that Taylor released her new album or announced it, but I have a feeling that's why my sister called right before this live stream. So, truth be told, I'm not like the biggest Taylor Swift fan. I wouldn't even be considered a Swiftie. I think the last song I liked of her was like, what was that one song? In the Middle of the Night in My Dreams. You Should See the Things We Do. I really liked that song. But my sister is kind of a Swiftie, which is odd considering the music she actually listens to. I don't know how she became a Swiftie. She used to call me and let me know every time Taylor landed to go watch some football game with her boyfriend. I don't know. Anyways, to all the Swifties out there, I'm very happy for you. Very, very happy. Hello. Okay, who else did I miss? Mrs. C, are you here? Hello, Mrs. C. Life of Lindsay. I've missed you. Where the hell have you been? Did I miss Fashionable? Hello, my friend. Nick. Hello, gorgeous. Rainbow, I said hi to you, right? Hello, Candy. Hello, hello. Okay, so I gave you guys a quick summary on the foodie stuff. This live stream is going to be a very messy recap of some Rosie stuff, some ALR stuff, some Dahmer stuff, but I won't be playing any clips, and I will be speaking in code. What else? Did I say Amberlynn Reed? I don't know. It's a whole mixture of things, okay? It's a variety for you. We have plenty to cover. I'm in such a good mood. I really am. I built this whole MRI thing up and well, actually it was a CT today. I built it up in my head that it was going to be as bad as an MRI, and it was the easiest thing in the world. It was the shortest thing in the world. And luckily for me, it happens to be right across the street from Porto's. So my daughter and I went to Porto's, and I tell you, that is my happiest place on earth. Okay, let's see where we should start. Let me see. Oh, let me get the cars out of the background. I feel like that might be distracting. Let's do this. Ooh. All right. I'm so distracted. Tia, I'm listening while studying. Dahmer struck. Yes, she did. So Dahmer is striking things on behalf of Nad Turd. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can't explain it much more than that. Maybe the chat can help you out. But yeah, she's striking channels on behalf of him. Anybody who talks about him or her. I think she's trying to make it so not one person in the world feels sorry for her. Why is she still looking out for that guy? Why? Why? Okay, let me see. I'm trying to think of where we want to start. Here's 2 planets for you to look at. I feel like it was, oh God, I'm gonna forget, Venus and Jupiter. I could be wrong. I thought that was really cool. Two Tilt said, if I had a nickel for every time I opened Twitter and I saw an interesting Girl World post right in front of me, and then the app refreshed and whisked it away, never to be seen again, I would be a fucking millionaire. Same. And this is my thing too. I swear I retweet things. I'll see things for a second and I'm like, ooh, this is really good. I want to talk about it. I swear I retweet it. And then it goes somewhere out into the void, never to be seen again. And when I'm like going back to even see if there's evidence that I've liked this tweet or where I saw it, it's gone. If I had $10 for every time that happened. People are reporting Foodie Beauty, just FYI, to everybody and everyone, and I love this for her. Fondu said, I continue to ask Girl World to continue to share and reach out to any and everyone to show the blatant scam of Chantal for vacation and new car money off the back of a disabled Syrian child. Yeah, I heard her say in the live stream today that Salah just bought a new car. How do they have all this money for a vacation, a new car, home renovations? Like, where is all this money coming from? Well, I understand things are cheaper over there. It does seem to me like the scam that she did was to be able to pay for a hotel and Salah's new car and home renovations. I mean, I could be wrong, but Foodie says if you have anything to say about it, it's considered defamation and slander, and she could sue everybody. I did hear that during her rage. So just to let you know, Fondue tagged Syrian TV News, Syrian Forum USA, the Syrian campaign, says VE Syria, Syria News, all the Syrias, okay? They are all tagged, all of them. Here's an email somebody sent about Foodie. Breezy, are you covering Frenchie's brother speaking out today? I didn't know he spoke out today. Is it worth covering? Like, is there anything new? What I do know is he's messy as fuck. And it's perfect for somebody nosy like me because I want to nose around. But my opinion is if he's talking shit about FFG today, just know he's gonna forgive her tomorrow or the next day or possibly next week. And then he's gonna tell us all that we all need lives and to go touch grass. Okay. I feel like I've watched enough of his Twitter to see how it goes down. I saw he said Maggie was his dad's dog, their dad's dog. I guess I was supposed to be shocked by that, but this is how I feel. I don't know how anybody else's family is, but like, let's say my sister's dog, for example. I give her a bath, I trim her nails, I feed her multiple times per week. Like, I consider that my dog too. It's like the family dog. And our dog Gibby that passed away, that was considered like the family dog, right? So, like, I think she's allowed to be upset that her father's dog passed. But again, I didn't watch that much of Frenchie. So I wasn't all super into it. I don't know how much she talked about Maggie. I know she sounded heartbroken. And this is coming from somebody I don't even like FFG, right? I don't know that I care for her brother. I don't know. I don't know. FFG's bro, yeah, Eric said, is trying to pull an Aunt Tommy and clout chasing. He said Frenchie lied about ever being in Chicago. But why am I supposed to care? Like, oh, she's never been to Chicago. I'm not coming at you. I'm just like, I guess I don't understand. But I will be mad right along with you. Fuck her for lying about going to Chicago. Fuck that bitch. Okay, so here's an email somebody wrote to Chet News at something, it's on the screen. Subject: Canadian YouTuber misusing donations intended for disabled Syrian girl. Hello, I'm writing to bring your attention to a situation involving a Canadian content creator known as Foodie Beauty. Bitch, I'm from Chicago. I feel like I need to go to Chicago one day just to like say that I did, and I need some Chicago merch because I feel like at one stage of my life, like every band I listened to seemed to be from Chicago or singing about Chicago. Did you guys ever go through that phase too? I mean, it really hyped up Chicago. It did. FFG turned herself into a lolcow a while ago. Yes, and I guess that's why I'm not like all up in arms. I'm like, oh, it's because like I saw this shit. Like I knew she lied about things a long time ago. Why am I supposed to care now? I mean, obviously people know who she is and they don't care. They just have more fun watching her, right? Sometimes it's just watching somebody, it's fun watching somebody drag Chantal. It is. So I don't know. I don't think that we're going to be changing anybody's opinion on her. You know, she has a very faithful audience. I don't know. I don't really care that much. I care in the nosy part. Like I'm gonna go snoop on his Twitter later. I just don't know if I'm supposed to fire up a whole live stream like she's never been to Chicago. Can you believe the audacity? All right, back to this email. I'm writing to bring your attention to a situation involving a Canadian content creator known as Foodie Beauty, and then they give her real name. While she was in Syria earlier this year, she used the image and a story of a young girl with Down syndrome, allegedly a family member of her Syrian husband, to solicit donations via her Canadian PayPal account. She also publicly claimed in a video that anyone watching that video would contribute ad revenue to be used for the girl's schooling. Many viewers, including myself, watched the video under that understanding. She promised to show proof of where the funds went, but she has since refused to provide all the receipts she said she would. She provided very little, and people whom donated through PayPal are trying to get their money back and has been reported to YouTube to no avail. Okay, can I just ask, was Chicago like a big event? Okay, anyways. Soon afterwards, she left Syria and was seen staying at a hotel in Qatar, strongly suggesting the funds may have been used for personal expenses rather than the stated charitable cause. She has now returned to Syria. This raises serious questions about misrepresentation of fundraising appeals to Canadians and international viewers, potential exploitation of a vulnerable person with a disability for financial gain, possible violations of PayPal's terms and Canadians' consumer protection laws. And then they said, I have saved links, screenshots, and quotes from her own video showing these claims and the subsequent refusal to provide all proof she said she would. I can provide all this evidence if you would like to investigate further. I'll attach the link to the video and to her channel. What does Stella say? Free the People Great Lakes in December was really great. I'm here issuing my public apology to chat. I'm not from Chicago. It's a meme from RuPaul's Drag Race where a girl says she's from Chicago in a fight, but is not from Chicago. This has been my apology. Well, I mean, it's going to take some time, but I think we could eventually move past this, you know? I love you, Stella. I'm sorry you feel that way, but you just ain't met the right word, guys, because I know places and areas that would make it seem better than New York. I have no idea. Okay. I think she needed an ATM. You say I'm from Chicago to your ops, so they know not to mess with you. Well, listen, bitches, I'm from Chicago. Don't fuck with me. I don't know what happens in Chicago, but I'll play Fall Out Boy really, really, really loud. Are you scared? Bally has been obsessed with S Jam. Oh, God. She said she will keep making mean videos about him till he sends her nudes. Well, that's great. What the fuck is going on today? Anyways, okay, I hope somebody pays attention. It seems like a lot of people are spending time and going out of their way to report Foodie Beauty. Hopefully, maybe somebody will pay attention. Crossing my fingers and my toes. I would cross my eyes, but I can't for some reason. Can you guys cross your eyes? Uh, this is a video about her mukbang, but we're not going to watch the whole fucking thing, okay? Just know if you're on Twitter, Kristen uploads this, also live streams as well at Stuff K Said. Okay? Okay. So we're going to scroll past this. Nothing But Love says this is how she spent the money she made from her most recent scam. This woman just refuses to put her boobs in her shirt. I don't know what to tell anybody, but considering an awful lot of minors engage with her, watch her, are allegedly, supposedly in her Discord, like, put a fucking shirt on. Kelly said, "Why do you insist on putting your tits out in our face all the time?" I'm sick of them. And just FYI, I think women are absolutely beautiful. I can stare at them, but this is just not attractive to me. None of it. None of it. I'm with Taylor Vaughn. Put a shirt on that fits. Okay, you have a shirt on for once. I guess yesterday when I was saying to put a shirt on, I wasn't that specific. Put a shirt on that fits. Or if they're going to be hanging out like that, maybe put an age limit on your live stream. Put it to 18 plus. Ew. I'm just looking at everybody's opinion at this point. Wookie said, "Yet one more reason I don't like to watch her. It's just not the train wreck I'm looking for." I mean, it's almost worse than Chantal. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. Like, it's nothing but laziness, excuses. Her kitchen is absolutely messy. I don't understand if she's going to spend so much time rolling around in there. Like, why wouldn't you want to clean it up? Why not? These are her chins, Amberlynn's chins. She started out with 2. Now there's about 20. And that all happened from January until August? January to August? Holy hell. Roadcast said, "I'll be for real. If I was Amberlynn Reed, the last thing I would be worried about is online drama. If I had a 10-ton chin like this, you won't see me on the internet pointing fingers at anyone else." I mean, that's all from being with Emily, huh? We know what Emily likes. She had to stay eating. That's insane, though. Fashionable said the girls are fighting to see who can expand the fastest. Stella said the girls are always sexually harassing us all the time. She wants to be motorboated. Well, I'm not it. I don't know about anybody else, but I called not it first. So I don't know where my Twitter just took us. So I had to get back. I hate when this happens. Hold on. And then I spend most of my time scrolling to where I want to be because if I don't go to where I just was, I'm going to be completely thrown off. Oh God, I already saw Dahmer. Okay. Amber's chins. Amberlynn Reed's chins. That should be a screen name somewhere. That should be an emo band. Amberlynn's chins. Charlie Gold said Amberlynn and her auntie wanting to square up was not on my 2025 bingo card. I need them to put a pause on their Zeus subscriptions. Okay, I just need to see them square up.
Maybe me and Amber need to get on a live and compare receipts and stories and see how that goes.
Yeah.
Cringe.
Let's do it. Get the fuck on my live, Tammy. Get the fuck on my live. We can do this. Square up. I'm ready for it. I am ready for it.
Maybe me and Amber.
But are you from Chicago? Because if not, then we're not scared. Neither is Tammy. Can you take somebody like that seriously that you know they can't get up and like run across the room to pop you? Like, I'd be like, what, bitch? What? That girl said, "Who is doing this food review?" Oh, they're talking about Foodie. The fakeness is taking me the fuck out. We'll eventually get to it. Wait, did I look in the comments section of this? Captain said, I want to see Amber actually try to fight someone. You know what? Kind of, same. Who would we have her fight? Foodie Beauty? Shanny for Christ! Amberlynn and Shanny for Christ. And then the winner fights Foodie. I would pay to see that. I think I would. I would, and I'd bring my own snacks. Maybe if we bought like group tickets for this fight, we can all sit together and get a discount. Trainwreck said Aylar couldn't fight her way out of a paper bag. If she was skinnier, I think maybe she could fight. She has it inside of her. She has the rage inside of her. She just can't move fast enough. Let's get ready to rumble. I feel like whenever I hear that song, if you were around during my time and you were in cheer or you watched any pep rally, that was like the start to, I feel like, so many cheer dances. Anyways, I just had a flashback in my head. Not discarded, no, Rosa said, I want it to happen live. Mama Lynn can film it. Yeah, I'm down. Things have been rather weird around here. We can use just a regular old fight. Why not? What is this? A dramatic reading of Through the Glass Door by Amberlynn Reed. Okay, this isn't even her voice, so I'm not going to worry about her striking me, but we're not going to play the whole thing. I just need you guys to hear it.
So we get in a big fight, duh. It was off the chain. It was big because it was a lot. So the argument was so fucking bad that I think it was like 5 a.m. or something. She ended up leaving her home through the kitchen door, which is the sliding glass door. She left. You guys see me. I'm over 500 pounds. I walk very slow. I'm a slow mover, okay? And also, it's embarrassing for me. It's embarrassing for me, too. Me in a really fucking bad argument. She leaves through the glass door.
Tia, thank you for being a member for 38 months. You're right.
Leaves the door open. I did not notice because I did not go near the door. I did not go near the door. I was sitting at the kitchen table. Oh, he heard. And that's when I noticed the calm breeze.
I can only listen to her in this voice from now on.
Oh my fucking god. Literally left the fucking door open. And she booked it so fast, she didn't even close the door. I felt the cold breeze all day. It was just a lot. It was just a lot. In my brain, I was thinking, there's no way, Birdie got out. We're good. You know, it's like one of them things. Like, Tommy's house is huge. Cats went everywhere. I was thinking Birdie didn't even notice. But once the next day.
Okay, I like that voice. I was highly entertained. I'm sorry, don't mind me. I was sleepy. Just FYI, somebody we will call Dahmer struck meandering thoughts. They said, okay, I just got a false copyright strike from Natturd. So either he is out of jail or Dee Dee, the cunt, is doing this for him. They can both go. Oh, well, I meant to say Dahmer, the cunt, is doing this for him. They can both go to hell. Carrie said it's the refrigerator, guaranteed fake victim, rapist, apologist. Sorry she struck you. I hope you win on an appeal. Yeah, Dee Dee, for one, I keep slipping up. Dahmer, for one thing, she has been so vile. And I'll tell you something, I noticed a trend. She also just did a revert, like her friend Foodie Beauty. And it seems like these certain people revert and they become more vile, more disgusting. If you even look at Dahmer's community tab, she's been raging at people, saying some of the most disgusting stuff, but nobody can say a word about her, right? We're supposed to look at her as a victim, give her free passes. Fuck her. Fuck her. Meandering said, I won't appeal. YouTube would hand over the counterclaim to them, and that would include my name, address, phone number. I won't give that to a violent criminal and his female accomplice. Dildo said, unbelievable. Acadia said that useless Maytag Dahmer has obviously nothing to do with her time. It's okay, Dahmer. We already know the truth about your kitchen gremlin. I'm starting to believe more and more she got him arrested because he left her for somebody else. I'm sorry, like I'm starting to believe that theory more and more and more. Um, just the way she's acting, she's being abusive to everybody else. Like I said, take a look at her community tab. I'm supposed to look at her as a victim while she's abusing multiple people. You should see the things she says about May. Customer service says, why can't you start a channel under an LLC? That way no direct personal information can be shared. Meandering said, my channel is not a business. Mad Block Plus said, can you counterclaim and let them know he's been in jail so the copyright claim can only be from a hacked account? Meandering Thought said, no. Then this asshole, this violent asshole, and his Carla Homolka, who offered his mother to him, have my name, address, because that has to be in the counterclaim. And then it's given to the assholes, YouTube keeping predators safe, as always, not the victims. Yeah, you should see the stuff Dahmer writes too. She says that people are stealing content directly from her channel and they aren't talking, they're not making it transformative. She absolutely lies in her false copyright claims. No one should be watching Dahmer ever. Twin Bed said, I think it's her. She's been lurking in a few lives recently, acting sweetness and light, yet doing shit like this. The hateful arsehole, clearly threatened by the truth being out there. Yeah, she didn't like when I said she shouldn't have allowed her mother around Nattered, and I stand by that. She looked afraid of him. And it seems like she doesn't want you talking about her boyfriend either. I think Meandering Thoughts uploaded some videos that she didn't like. Meandering Thoughts said, yeah, she claims that she wrote that I used the content without consent to spread rumors and added no commentary. Well, it was just a clip, no rumors, and there was commentary and or made transformative. Go play in traffic, Dahmer. Oh, they also called her a cunt. According to Heather said, I have a question. At Team YouTube, when a news station reaches out to you to comment as to why you didn't do anything in regards to Foodie Beauty scamming and not showing all the receipts like she said, what are you going to say? Did you ever watch them clips I sent you about Amber saying it was her own fault? Yes! That's how Rarity got out, not because of Emily. She sounds like the cowardly lion from Oz. She does. She is not the victim. She is an aider and abettor. You're right. Phoebe said YouTube also needs to do a thorough review of their policies because Foodie the Beauty was given their channel back after losing it due to a minor exposing himself. According to Heather said, right? I'm just astounded they haven't done anything. Until she starts facing consequences for her actions, she's going to get worse and worse. I'm starting to wonder if she went in the middle of the street and pew-pewed someone, if she'd get away with it. Probably. Oh, wait, Team YouTube responded. We understand this can be frustrating. Our team takes special care in reviewing content as fairly as possible. Bull fucking shit. Appreciate your understanding as we work to uphold our community guidelines to the best of our abilities. Oh, fuck you. Seriously. You don't do shit. Wookie Lover said it's frustrating as how they continue to let her get away with crap like this over and over. Mary Lee said, Foodie Beauty stated she had one big sponsor for Sasa, that she will provide updates and photos to people that donated. Is she not basically trafficking that little girl? She hasn't vetted her sponsors, and knowing the kind of people that watch her and her fetish husband, is YouTube not worried? That just made me feel sick. Tracy said, I saw what he said and I asked my almost 17-year-old what gooning meant, and he almost physically puked. So they're talking about ASMR Homesteading, who was in Foodie Beauty's chat. It was a person that is still not blocked on her channel. They said, can you please lift her shirt up? I'm gooning to this. Something along the lines of that. So an adult was saying this to a child about a child on Foodie Beauty's live stream. So Tracy said, I saw what he said and I asked my almost 17-year-old what gooning meant, and he almost physically puked. Then he punched it into Google and shoved my phone into my face. It was truly horrible. And F that dude for even typing that, and super F that guy if he really meant it. Sick piece of shit. They really meant it. They feel comfortable enough in Foodie Beauty's chat to say that. They know they're around like-minded individuals, which is fucking terrifying. Marilee said, what's the point in having mods and letting shit like this slip by? She and her community are trash. I want to take this moment to say shout out to my mods. You guys are incredible. You guys keep our chat safe. I know that when I'm looking on Twitter, I cannot look at the chat for a minute, and I know everything's going to be fine because I have you guys. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for putting your time into my channel. Thank you for believing in me. And thank you for being part of my family. I love you guys. All right, Irritating Gone said, that one sicko who was in her chat at Homestead something or another, it was ASMR homesteading, right? He deleted the profile right after people screenshot his disgusting request that Chins pull up the little girl's shirt because he was gooning to the video. That's grounds for police involvement. She evades any kind of consequences. It's vile. Rand said she has said that in the past, having one big donor that doesn't want money back. And I think it's a fat lie, a way to make it seem like there are no complaints. We love you. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. I love you too. Hey, Tone, she's selling photos of a minor to her feeder fetish followers. That's Cyrox kind of stuff. It is. It's absolutely disgusting. I oftentimes feel dirty after we cover Foodie Beauty. Do you guys too? Moonface said, it's just a sign of the times. Nothing seems fair and everything seems upside down. Problem is that the fat pig is the one who gets away with everything. Cybe Queen said Foodie Beauty is raising funds in Syria for a girl with Down syndrome. She will not show proof of monies received from Google AdSense, PayPal, and YouTube creators. Schooling is free in Syria, even for those with disabilities. Foodie says she will never show receipts. Tone, the way when you say it like that, Foodie Beauty, are you listening? Do you understand how disgusting you have become? It appears that you're trafficking a minor. It appears, go ahead and threaten to sue me, but you realize with your words, you're going to give pictures to people who give you money. That's not looking good. Foopa Loompa said Foodie's filters are filtering again. Look at that line in the wall behind her. Look how it bends every time she moves her head. Okay. So again, you guys, this is a variety of stuff. I know it's going to be all over the place. We'll get into Foodie's live, and it'll take probably like 10 minutes. I say that. Give it 30, and we'll eventually get there, okay?
I'm trying something that I've wanted to try forever. I'm trying something that I've wanted to try forever. I'm trying.
Do you see them moving? Huh. Could that just be the light, though? Huh. Let's see. Oh, wait, this might be a better one. All right, let's go full screen.
In Qatar, I wanted to try this food because we used to have
Oh, no, it's a filter fail.
Outback Steakhouse in Ottawa many years ago, and it did close down for quite a while. Don't mind the mess, you know. I was in Qatar.
I don't know if it's the person's recording or if I'm just going deaf, but I swear I could not hear any part of that. So hold on, let me go to my settings. That's what I'm gonna do really fast. It's a filter fail, definitely. At first I was like, well, could that just be the light? But no, it was bending. Okay, let's go to volume mixer. Okay, let me try that. Maybe that'll help. No lines in her skin. She got her filters putting in overtime. They need a raise. Her mom's emotional support carrot. I thought my eyes were failing me, but no, it's the filters. So imagine what she really looks like. Again, she's complaining again about Salah's family. So I think this was the Qatar blog. Again, she's complaining again about Salah's family and friends always being around. She could not stand those people. And she has to face them
Like,
again. Can you imagine talking so much shit about people
staying
that you have to face?
at people we know, friends, family, and you know, people are very inviting and welcoming, and I'm so grateful for that. But after a while, I need to have my own space. Like, culturally, we're very different. You know, in the West, people are very individualistic, and in Arab culture, particularly Syria, people have very large families, and people are usually not alone very often.
Cody, you were alone in Canada because nobody wanted to be around you. In multiple cultures, people have big families and hang out with each other, not just in Syria.
Staying at people we know.
Anyways, I know I joke around and complain sometimes. I'm like, I need my me time because my family, it's like we're always shopping together. We shop together, we swim together, we eat together. Like, I don't know. They travel together. Sometimes I'm part of it, like little road trips here and there. Sometimes I choose to stay home. But anyways, we do a lot together. But I complain, but there was times not long ago, right, when I was in addiction and even first getting sober where people didn't trust me and I wished for my family to be around. I felt so lonely. It was wild. Like I could be in a crowd of people, but I felt so lonely because I didn't have my family. And now, I don't know, I'm like my mom's assistant. Things have changed. Sometimes I don't get a break from the kids, but you know what? I have the mornings for that. That's why I wake up early. I listen to music, and that's my me time. Foodie just doesn't, she was never invited anywhere in Canada. Who would invite her over to their house? She's going to eat you out of house and home. She's going to stink the place up. You have to disinfect wherever she touches or sits. She costs a lot of money. She probably doesn't pay for herself. I don't know. Seattle said if she could speak the language, she would be more comfortable. She would rather eat and seal than be bothered to communicate. JM said, but putting it in a way like, poor me, I just had to get some rest and silence. I couldn't even get away to do a cameo. All about her. Those people will never get that luxury. She is such a liar and piece of shit. Poor me, I needed rest and I'm sick, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Krista, she married into that culture, too. I don't think his family likes her either. I don't think they would. That's a meal for 4 people. It's so much food. I'm so scared that she was basically auctioning that little girl off online. That's what it seemed like. I don't put anything past her. I don't either anymore. I don't either. I oftentimes sit there and think about like all the pedophiles of YouTube feel comfortable to go to Foodie Beauty's live stream. I can't think of any other channel where so many people have been outed for being PDFs. Can you? Beck said this breaks the huge amount of room service food, 1,000 plus, if you add the $900 plane and room, $120 a night. She was there a week already. She got thousands off that grift. We all know she lives paycheck to paycheck. Her money is not due until the 21st. She's a piece of shit. I want all the bad things to happen to her. I really do. Poop Olympic said Chantal says that she's trying to order one more meal a day, or only one meal a day. Okay, hold on. Let's try and say that again. Chantal says that she's trying to order only one meal a day, but when she opens the delivery app, she's tempted by all the comforts she missed in Syria. Oh, fuck off.
Now, I know I was doing great with losing weight. And
when was she doing great with losing weight?
I'm trying to just order one meal a day. But it is so tempting. I open the delivery app and I see everything I've been missing right at my fingertips, you know? And I'm a weak creature. I'm a human being. And I have a bad craving for these things. And when I go back to Syria, it may be a long while before I can ever experience this kind of treatment, you know? And that's fine. I'm grateful everything we do have in Syria. but I'm getting adapted to it, you know.
You're not embarrassed that you had to leave your husband to go to a hotel so you could eat fast food? That's not embarrassing at all to you?
So that's the main reasoning behind Qatar. It's the closest affordable country with comforts that I miss.
I'm so sick of her BS. Oh, it's so tempting. It's so tempting. Okay, if I want to go on Postmates right now, let's say I want to order Portos, even though I already had it and I'm not ordering it. Let's just pretend. I know for a fact when I open the Postmates app, it's going to tell me, oh, $20 off on select liquor stores. I see it every single fucking time. And do you want to know what I tell myself when I see it? I'm like, oh, this would have came in handy back when I used to drink. Oh, good thing times have changed. And then I order food. It's like one of those things. You have like a fleeting thought, and it's like, oh, well, that would have been nice. And then it leaves. But then there's Foodie Beauty, who's like, oh, well, I still have to eat. Bitch, I still have to drink. I just choose not to drink alcohol. You drink water. You drink Coke Zero, okay? You drink juice, whatever else. You have to eat, but you don't need all these foods. But do you want to know something, Foodie? Because I have a really bad feeling about what's going on really with you and this little girl. I would never say this to anybody else, but I want you to indulge in every single addiction and craving, okay? Whatever craving you get, you should act upon it right now. Do not hesitate, okay? I wouldn't say that to fucking anybody. I wouldn't even tell MFW to go drink more. But Foodie Beauty, eat more, indulge more, have at it, because it might be the only way we can save this little girl. Eat till you explode, bitch. JM said, by the way, the food looked disgusting. And unless you eat those blooming onions hot, they are horrible, cold, and mushy, and you know that shit was not hot. She doesn't care. It's much like when I was in addiction. I didn't care if beer was warm when I was drinking it, right? I didn't care. I didn't care. Mama Cat said, we order maybe one time a month at my son and Hub's behest pizza, Chinese or fish and chips. I don't have it. I don't understand. What is it that she's addicted to? My two exceptions are 20 BK chili cheese bites, maybe once every 6 months, and McDonald's triple cheeseburger plain. I'd rather cook. Well, normal people who work for their money and value their money, they don't eat out all the time, right? You just don't. It's cheaper to cook. It's better to cook. But what is okay? Let's say you guys are eating out. You guys already know mine. If I'm eating out, it's Portos. Now, during the holiday season, I really enjoy a holiday pie from McDonald's. And if you have never had one, you have to have one. In fact, you need two of them. But they're only around during the it's like the end of December, I think, right? I don't know. It's around December, January. But yeah, mine's Portos. It is. Seattle said proceeds to eat enough for a family of 4. That's a lot of food. Okay, so Tweetsara said, Foodie, you were going to stay for a while, but you left because you're currently restricted per YouTube. I'm going live, and you can, for now, only upload, make posts. Well, she went live, but this is how, I swear, this is how you know she watches Twitter. People say, like, she can't go live, then poof, suddenly she can go live. Anyways, they said you can, for only now, upload and make posts. This can take 7 days for reviews due to the trouble you got in. 4 days ago, YouTube contacted you and you left. Just say so. Well, I don't know. She was able to go live. I think she was seeing if people would forget what she did. I think she was seeing if something else major happened and we would all forget and move on to whatever else. She's back and she'll probably be live all the time. Cowboy Doug said, let's just say I know how to do the things that men like. Okay? That's what Foodie Beauty used to say. I don't think she could do anything that men like. I don't think much men really enjoy starfishing all the time. That's all she can do. She's out of breath and hungry most of the time. Would you trust her around your parts? I wouldn't. Ashley said, what? Like starfish? Yes. And she thinks that she is the best starfisher in town. Ooh. Panda Pondu posted this. Hi, me again.
Hi, me again. Are you serving cheeseburgers right now?
Slurping beauty. Hey, Anna! Hey!
Hi, me again. Are you
Yes.
serving cheeseburgers right now?
You know they dreaded every single time she called. Okay, so this is Dahmer's post. Let's see. Well, she can't strike me because I'm not going to show her face or her name. Let's see. So she tagged meandering thoughts and goose check and said, strike one. I suggest you delete others or I'm coming for strike 2 and 3 today. You both are disgusting, diabolical, miserable humans. Wow. Why don't you focus on being a better human rather than focusing on my past life? Losers. And then she tags Goose Check. You should focus on finding a home instead of living in your car. I love how you make fun of my looks when I'm not sure if I should refer to you as he or she. You're disgusting. She says, I think I will enjoy calling you. Oh, I don't want to click on it because I'm not giving her a reason to strike me. If I show her face or name, it gives her reason, right? But you can go to her community tab and see the disgusting words that she types out. She says she doxes or meandering. That's awful. She says go outside and explore your city rather than being a racist beach on YouTube. You have so much hate in you. Yikes. You both need to get a real life. Stop hating on me so much. You're making me blush. Drop the mic. Now eat shit. This is what I want to say to anybody who claims a religion all over their page and then says some of the most vile shit in the world. You're not making anybody want what you have at all. At all. And that's all I'm going to say. You seem like you need therapy, and I hope that you get the help that you need. Let's see. And no one saw that coming. She's signing off on copyright strikes as nattered. Everyone needs to report her, they said. I highly doubt any of them are jealous of you, Debo. You're an 80-year-old acting like a 20-year-old. Sorry to break it to you, but an innocent man doesn't have tons of victims coming out. Abuse women, stab, end up in jail, and have rape accusations all at once. He's in jail and he should rot in there. I will forever believe nattered raped May. Let's repeat it to Debo. I will forever believe that nattered raped May. Forever. Apparently, Foodie can leave voice notes now on replies on YouTube. I don't know. I didn't go test it out to see if I saw it, but have you guys seen her voice notes? So she can now reply with voice notes now. Great. Cut down all that pesky rage typing. I mean, this might be nice. We don't have to read a long rant. We could just hit play. Balgal said, P.S. Fuck off, Tracy. Someone said you went for AC and food, girl. We know. Tracy said that's pretty much what she said. Ridiculous and rude comment. Okay. Tracy seems like Foodie's girlfriend, does she not? Two-Tailed said, hopefully she can't do voice notes for community posts. It's so much easier to take a screenshot of her novels, but we'll screen record if we need to. We will. All right, so this is where we're getting into Foodie's live that just happened, what, like 2 hours ago, an hour ago? Okay, she said she thinks she has a blood clot, COVID. She listed some other things. But you'll notice throughout these clips, I think first she says Salah isn't home, but then he's too tired to take her to the hospital. I think we need to go full screen so you guys can see the chat. Everybody was telling her she needed to go to the hospital. Everybody.
I honestly think that. Yeah, we're in the new house. Oh. So anyway, I noticed that I was so short of breath, okay? But like I'm not wheezing or coughing, just I don't know, my head feels like I have cotton in it and my breathing is awful. So either it's my heart, a blood clot, COVID, I have no idea. BBJ.
Okay, She doesn't sound sick to me. If you thought you had COVID or a blood clot or whatever else, would you think to go live? Like, would going live be your first response, or would you go to the hospital? And she sounds just fine. She ended up raging. So I'm not believing she's sick. I'm just not. Well, she does look like shit. I don't know. Hopefully it's a blood clot. Tone said, gee, I hope it doesn't go straight to her head. Stroke bees incoming. Who would mess around with that? She is so stupid. I wouldn't. Density said, inshallah. Like, I've had a stroke. And the only reason I think I came back from everything is because I'm so fucking stubborn. That, and I didn't get sober right away. So I had a walker. I had a walker for a while. And I took my walker and I walked to liquor stores. I did. I made myself walk to go get, I think that's seriously the only reason why I was able to walk okay so fast. Like I call it drop foot, but I could never remember if it said foot drop or drop foot. I get those two confused. I had that, which is why I had the walker. But anyways, I did the best physical therapy you could have done. I walked everywhere. I did. And again, I'm stubborn and that's me. I just don't think Foodie could come back from something like that. Tweets R Us says Foodie is sick, can't breathe, and her abdomen hurts. I love karma. Care Bear said her entire chat is telling her to go to the hospital. Salah's too tired to take her. She says she will go tomorrow. Could be too late. Her breathing is off. I mean, her breathing has sounded bad for a minute. Tweets R Us said, yeah, she got herself into this mess. Cynthia says it's fake. I mean, if you are concerned you have a blood clot, do you then rage? I would be scared to move or breathe too much. I don't know. I don't want something going to my brain. Oh, hold on 1 second. I just got out of the chat. I'm very stubborn. Most people don't recover from. Yeah, it was wild. Like, and then it became this whole thing when I would go to the doctors too. You know, like how sometimes they have you sit on the bed thingy. So my right foot would like perfectly, stand straight up. I don't know how else to describe it. And then my left foot would lay down flat. And they would always like have I guess like students, they'd be like, oh, see, you could see it's this because this foot's erect and this foot's flat. And it was a whole thing. Anyways, my foot is much better. I'm happy to say that. I'm very happy. All right, she doesn't want to go to the hospital at night because they shut the AC off. I said it in a question because I'm not sure if I was imagining things or if that's what I really heard. I think she said she didn't want to go to the hospital because at night they shut the AC
I'm
off.
very prone to blood clots, and I should be on blood thinners, and I'm not. So tomorrow, change in food. Yeah. I should have never what. I don't know. Seriously, there's no KFG here. Clot. Let's go to the hospital. Let's get checked right away. The hospitals are not the same here, guys. I don't want to go at night. They turn the AC off. You would sweat and complain? Honestly, I felt healthier sweating my ass off. I lost a ton of weight, and I'm sure I gained a lot of it back. I'm not short in like a week of being there.
She's not really sick. If she doesn't want to go to the hospital because they shut the AC off, she's not really concerned that she has a blood clot. That's what it tells me. Wait, now where did you guys go? Oh, there you're back. Oh, my dear God, what? Yes! I said, yes, that's what she said. She eats nothing but carbs. I don't know how she's lasted this long. I don't know. We always say, I think they need to donate her body to science. Carrie said the next scam begins. Always Dreaming said, I call BS. I don't think she's in Syria. Tweet said, if she isn't looking for sympathy and is actually telling the truth, she's in big trouble. Well, I guess we'll find out if she's dead tomorrow or not. Again, I'm not going to feel bad saying this. Your mama can rage at me later. Bally can cry and tag me a million times later. This woman is a creep and is doing horrible things to a child, in my opinion. I don't care what happens to her. I don't care. I said Salah's too tired to take her to the hospital. She took an aspirin, though. She said an airline has asked her if she is sure she is okay to fly. That was very telling to me. She was saying, yeah, the airline, they asked me, are you sure you're okay to fly? She stopped taking her blood thinners, so she's no longer taking her insulin, and she's no longer taking her blood thinners. Good times.
Time is of the essence. I know, but I can't do anything until he gets back anyways. Yeah, when I had the blood clot, they let me go home with warfarin. I need to go back on warfarin. No.
Okay, I do hear the huffing and puffing.
Yeah, obviously I'm going to tell them I have a clot history.
Yeah, Stella said now Salah is out, but I thought he was sleeping. Yeah, that's changed multiple times during her life. He was sleeping, he wasn't home, and then he was too tired to go, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure. No, I said he's tired. He's very tired. I don't know why I got off of it. I don't remember my reason. Probably not a good one.
Larry told her, I cannot believe you aren't on a blood thinner, especially with all the flying that you do.
Don't know. Yeah, I know. Actually, when I think about it, flying without blood thinners. Hey, Lauren. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot.
Thimble said he was too tired, then he was talking to a relative somewhere. These people don't give a fuck about each other. She leaves him during a war, and then he's too tired to take her to the hospital when she might be having a blood clot.
Even one of the people from the airline, they're like, are you okay? Like, are you okay to fly? What? Oh my gosh, Angel.
If you fly regularly, have you ever been stopped and asked if you're sure you're okay to fly? Ever?
Fly. Was on blood thinners. Yeah, I am an idiot, Lavisa, because I neglect my health. So, honestly,
Stella said no. Stella said no, never. Free the People also said never.
I went to Qatar and I just lazed around, ate whatever I wanted, not healthy stuff. That's what you get. Here I was more active, sweat my ass off, ate like smaller portions, ate more fruits and veggies. Yeah, that's what I did, Wanda.
I honestly think it's too late for fruits and veggies. It's too late. Like, why even bother trying anymore, Foodie? Just eat all the carbs. Carrie said, hi, I'm Foodie's blood clot. For every $10 donation, I will move 6 inches closer to her brain. Go. And then I just need you guys to see everybody who's throwing money at the blood clot. There's me. I was counting my money to make sure I had enough. Tink Tink said, can we get updates? Also, take all my money. Deb's throwing some money. Kimberly. I will pay the blood clot every day until it does what it needs to do. I will give up Portos for the next month, I promise. Blue-Eyed said, not too well, Foodie? Oop. Better take her for that end-of-life consultation, Salah. Libra said, a man that is too tired to take you to the doctor when you may be having a medical emergency is a pussy. I agree. Okay, this is cute, though. I hope when he comes for me, he's on a unicorn. That would be nice. Deb says, but I thought her handsomest husband cares so deeply for her and is always checking that she's taking meds. God, she lies so much. I have no sympathy for her. Jaham said, oh good, that aspirin will take care of type 2 diabetes, fatty liver, bone joints, osteoporosis, depression, no exercise. Thank God you took that aspirin. She should have taken CMOS. Raised Ductillion said she went off the warfarin because she was too lazy to get her blood tested and is required while on it. Oh my God. This woman doesn't want to live. if she doesn't want to live, why should we feel bad about wanting her to not be here anymore? I mean, I said, that doesn't sound like fireworks. Okay, trigger warning right here. I'm very aware that this could trigger something. I don't know how else to say it, right? She says it's fireworks. It doesn't sound like any fireworks I've ever heard in my life. In fact, it sounds like gunshots to me. What do I know? Let me start from the beginning.
Other bedrooms, a living room, a kitchen, and 2 bathrooms, and then a whole outside area.
Hi, Mrs. Chester.
You hear that? You hear that?
Yes.
Oh, yikes. I don't know. I don't know if that's gunshots or fireworks. Sometimes it's one or the other. Probably fireworks. Sometimes it's guns. But they don't shoot them, like, sometimes they shoot them in celebration.
What are they celebrating, Foodie?
But other bedrooms, a living.
Yikes. She sounds so excited, right? Like, if I heard that, I would go, oh, she's just so fucking excited. Delulu, meh, I live in the hood, Crypto said. Fondue spiteful bitch said, first she said Salah was sleeping. Then she said Salah was gone with a family member. Bitch isn't sick. She wanted to use sick as a distraction from the Qatar money vacation scam. Sweet Sarah said, that's what happens when you keep lying, Chantal. When you do have a real emergency, no one believes you. Clearly, her parents never sat her down and told her the story of the boy who cried wolf. I feel like as a parent, we have all had to have that talk with our kids, right? Whether you told that exact story or something similar, like we've all had that talk. Foodie, that was skipped, right? I even remember being told as a kid, like, if you constantly lie because you want to stay home from school, that was me. I was constantly, I always had something, but back then we had the thermometers that you could put up to a light bulb. So that's what I would do to give myself a fever. Anyways, my parents had that talk with me, like, if something's seriously wrong with you, we're gonna just think you're faking it. And I've even had that talk with my daughter. Foodie was never given that talk. Orlando said she's been binge eating for a week in Qatar. It'd be weird if she wasn't sick. So, okay, she might not feel good, right? She might have horrible gas. I mean, she eats horrible food for her without a gallbladder. She has no gallbladder. She probably does feel like shit. She's not on her insulin. She's not on her blood thinners. I feel like her blood pressure is probably sky high. I just don't know if I believe she's dying yet. Fingers crossed, but I don't think she's there yet. Cynthia said, exactly. People always fall for this bullshit every single time. Blimp said she lies. The Revenge of the Fupacabra said, always a medical emergency after scamming. Always. That's true. There is always a medical emergency after scamming. Jimmy said, soon she will only have her mods left, and the only subs will be those gifted by them. She is actively destroying her channel. Well, good. Let's let her keep doing it. Wonder Mom said, wow, Chantal has loud firing in her live and has no idea if it's guns. Guns for fun or fireworks? I mean, guns for fun don't seem to go together to me. I don't know. I guess I was always told, I feel like if you've had anybody in your home or family or your partner that's carried or whatever, like everybody gets that talk, right? Like, this is not a toy. This is not a toy. We do not play with this. Like, everybody gets that talk, but I guess it's for fun. Woohoo! Can I show you guys Portos and the joy that it brings me? All right. I mean, I don't know that they're going to copyright strike this song. If they do, I'll just mute it out. This is what you get to hear when you walk up to the happiest place on earth, and it really puts you in the mood. Like, you want to dance up to the Doors.
What are you gonna get, love? The happiest place on earth.
No, it's not called pornos. It's called Portos. It's so beautiful. All right, I have to show you the goodies they have inside. My daughter was getting embarrassed because I kept whipping out my phone, but I didn't care. I need you guys to know why I love this place so much. And then you wait in like long lines, so you have all this time to look at all the desserts, all of them. Okay, let's keep going. It's very loud in there. It's kind of like a mall. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. This drink was disgusting, by the way. My daughter got a smoothie and I should have got that. I got this, I forget what the hell it was called, but it was some type of lemonade, or I thought that's what it was supposed to be, but it legitimately tastes like you're drinking a flower. In fact, that thing pointing out the top is a flower. Maybe you would like it. I like the smell of flowers. I just don't know about drinking them. It's very floral and very fragrant. Like, picture you're drinking Bath and Body Works spray. So, anyways, I wouldn't recommend this. I wouldn't recommend that. But the smoothie is apparently really good. It was mango, I believe. So, anyways, let's keep going. I like the decorations in there. I think it's very pretty. I don't know if that's all I have. I feel like I had another treat. Maybe I didn't. Hold on. I don't know if anybody cares about this, but if you ever come to California, search for a Porto's near you. And yes, you need to go to it. Oh, did I show this one? Maybe. It's very clean in there. This will be my wedding cake one day, this giant fruit tart. I'm going to get like 4 of them and just stack them together. And I think that's only like $37. Anyways, search Porto's, go to it. It's delicious. You won't regret it. It can be a bit, I mean, how do you explain it? I feel like it's normal pricing. Some things can be expensive, but it's worth it. It's actually good food. It's good food. And they make it there fresh, and you will leave feeling satiated. Just don't get that nasty tea or lemonade, whatever it was. All right, let's get back to Foodie Beauty, Amberlynn Reed, and the girls. Mystic Baby Snake said, what a waste of money flying for AC only to return to gunfire, bloat, and a delayed trip to the hospital because someone's sleepy. Chantal, you could be in Canada right now getting your health in check, but that's none of my business. She could be, but instead she'd rather chase around a micro-peen who won't love her. He can't love her. She's unlovable. Ashley said, at least I show myself. She screeches while live with her camera off. Really, Chantal? Yeah, I don't. I'm glad the camera's off. When you have a blood clot or when you're in fear of having a blood clot, do you find time to rage? Towley said, Foodie thinks she is the Miss Rachel of Syria, child explorer, Syria grifter. Okay, what is this?
Look at Miss Rachel. She's a billionaire. She has friggin' children on her channel all the time dancing around. Are you gonna go give her hate? Give me a break. Look at
Who's Miss Rachel? That is my question of the day. Who is Miss Rachel? And is it a rabbit hole I want to go down? Let me know. I have time later. What is this? Quartz 420 said, am I wrong for wanting Chantal to stroke the fuck out? No. On this rage stream, it's one thing to fuck with animals, but then you brought an innocent child into the mix. Bitch, I hope your next shit in the squat toilet is a hedgehog. Horrible beast. A preschool program? Hey, Blue Jays. She is not Miss Rachel. It's a popular kids entertainer. Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay, then no, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole. Tone Knob said, Foodie's raging about her beezers wanting proof of where their money went, telling them to shut up, calling them losers, all while gunshots ring out in the background. Keep raging, Walrus. I have a clip of the rage. She's on a blocking tangent, and it's fucking glorious, I already have said. Meandering Thought said, with the way the cunt is raging for being called a scammer, she has not one of the health issues she claims. She's still hoping from just the raging she drops. Or they're still hoping from just the raging she drops. I mean, eats cough drops. Yeah, same. Okay, this was after, so I went back to get some of the rage, but the chat isn't up here. But it's still worth it. There'll be like moments where she stops and then carries right back on.
If you want updates throughout the year, I'll gladly send them to you because you were always nice. You're not going to sit there.
I forgot I sped it up, and so it makes it that much better. She sounds like a chipmunk raging at us.
Get out of here. No, Nisi. Hey, Daisy, me too. I should put more effort into my channel. Wait, me? My channel's feeding a lot of families, buddy.
Where's Mark now, Miss Rachel? Oprah, you get a block. She teaches kids sign language and shit. Oh, okay.
You donated and you're proud as heck about it. Yeah, Deb, and if you want updates throughout the year, I'll gladly send them to you because you were always nice. You're not going to sit there accusing us of scamming a family member and then expect, oh, get out of here. Sorry. Listen, I've had people who followed me for years turn on me just like that. And it shows you who is the real ones and who just listen to everyone else. And you know what? I don't care. I can tell you right now, I'm not angry. I'm actually.
Do you guys know who Becky Boop is? This isn't me talking shit. This is just me observing how things went. So Becky, like at one point, had everything going for her, making a lot of money, getting a lot of attention, a lot of views, and I feel like she got greedy and greedier and greedier and greedier, and then she fucked everything over for herself. She did. That's not me talking shit. That's me being honest. And like now she doesn't want to pay people. It's a whole thing. So people don't like her anymore. And she basically ruined her channel. It was huge at one point doing her BBU thing. And now she killed it. She killed her channel. Anyways, listening to her spiral and be like, well, if you're offended, what I would say to that is, you never supported me in the first place. And like, anyway, she'll twist things, make you think that what you saw happen didn't really happen. And Foodie Beauty reminds me so much of her.
Actually very, very comfortable saying. Yeah, they twist everything into a negative, right? Shoo in a wig.
Yeah, or she'll say like, if you're mad that I'm not paying Roxy, then you never supported me in the first place. You never believed me in the first place. Like Foodie Beauty and Becky in this moment could be twins.
Yes, there you go. So, yeah. No, my feet are not swollen. Yes, Gavin, exactly. Right. Bye. Bye. Not a single person other than Mary, the psycho, has made any issue with anything. So, hello, Trixie.
But that's a lie. I feel like I saw, wasn't there more than Mary? Either way, she asked people to watch all the ads. So anybody who watched an ad can say something to her and have an opinion.
Yeah, no, Amira, because they rely on taking anything, the issue with the cat, anything, to try to villainize me so they can keep their hate channels going.
Nobody has to villainize you. We just play your own words and show what you did during whatever stream that you happen to fuck up on.
Because they don't want to look like assholes, right? Because they're hateful people doing this every day. They have to have a reason. And what reality is somebody always having malicious intent like that? Give me a break. If you believe that, you're sick in the head. So, well, you're not funny either, sugar babe. Get out of here with your 80 and scared him.
Oh my gosh.
I don't care if Nicole's a traitor. I saw that coming a mile away, actually.
She's mad because Nicole has been in other live streams, right, saying that she no longer supports Foodie Beauty, that this was like the final straw for her. So now Foodie doesn't like Nicole.
Yes, she's not getting a refund. Tell her to go take it from Sasa's hands. How about that?
You know what, Breezy? When Foodie was on Lolcow Live, Becky said Foodie should become a host.
There you go. They're turning people against you, which is defamation. Are you kidding? Anyway, I'm not even going to go there. She does like the new child who's family with Down syndrome. for like $1,000. We're not that hard up, but we have a life to build here. Salah just bought a car.
So build it on your own and don't ask people for money to help a little girl when you have no intentions of helping that little girl. I thought you guys prepaid for everything.
There's a lot of work to do here. We help other people in the family too. Scott Lassie, Trixie. Look at her bees. She didn't send it through PayPal, boobies. So nice try. She sent a super chat. So unless she wants the 30%.
Be safe, fam, said child abuse survivors know what this ish is. I feel like if you've ever been through anything like that, you can see it, you can sense it, you can feel it. I don't know. I've always got bad vibes from Salah, and I feel like you can tell because of his eyes. I know, like without getting into too much detail for me, I'll say one thing that stuck with me was like eyes, the eyes of the person, you can tell. Anyway, so I get that vibe from Salah, and then this shit going on where she's gonna give updates and send pictures to certain people, and then that ASMR homesteading was admitting to it's just the whole thing is just yuck, and it gives that something very bad is really going on.
Off next month when I get the pay. She's not getting it. Go cry in a corner. I don't know what to tell you. Thanks, Teslan. Slander, exactly. They straight lie. Yup. They would be sued into oblivion, yeah.
How is anybody going to get sued for talking about how you begged for donations for a little girl that you said you were sending to school, but you also said you were going to share receipts, and you haven't shown one? We have no clue where the donations went. How can anybody get sued for talking about that? That's exactly what fucking happened. You refused to show receipts of where the donations went after asking everybody to watch all the ads on that live stream and to donate. And you told us, you said you put up a picture. Let's continue this. You put up a picture and it looks like she's in school, but then you tell us she hasn't even started school and she's never been in school before. So where exactly was this picture taken? Why were you and Salah going to look for schools with the parents? That's fucking weird. Is this child Salah's kid? Is this Salah's kid? And if so, you should even feel more fucking ashamed that you're pimping out Salah's child. Allegedly.
And actually, look at some of the drama community. People have been sued for a lot less than what people do to me every day. You're lucky I don't have that little of a life to spend worrying about this crap, you know? So. No, we didn't want to, like, say that it was family, but she is family. Yeah.
And you stole from family. That's what it looks like. You haven't provided any receipts showing that you spent $1 of the donations or ad revenue on her. Sue me. You can have my really cool collection of band t-shirts. I have Sublime, The Cars, The Beach Boys, Oasis, The Beatles. Who else? Guns N' Roses, Grateful Dead. There's another one I'm missing right now. Anyways, sue me for that, okay? Sue me for that. Fucking cunt. I hate that bitch. Please God, let it be a blood clot. Please. Anyways, Bally, who is another weirdo. How do I give you a quick summary of who this woman is? She's constantly loaded on live streams, right? She drinks herself into an oblivion. She's a fucking mess. She's a creep, an absolute creep. She is obsessed with me and thinks that we're friends for some reason. Mind you, I think this lady needs to be institutionalized or in jail for the safety of the world. I'm not even, I wish I was exaggerating. I mean, I've got DMs from people that were friends with Bally that have said that Bally talks in detail about how she stabbed somebody before. I remember one time she put a minor in a bathtub up on her live stream and saw nothing wrong with that. And she loves herself some Foodie beauty. So Bally says, I also care for Foodie because she has taught me so much in life. Stupid people cannot see this because their brains don't grasp. What did she teach you how to do, Bally? Be a creep to minors? Don't put minors in bathtubs up on your live stream ever again, you fucking weird ass lady. And your ex-boyfriend Steve that you put up on your channel too? who likes to make his animals lick his feet on live streams. You're all fucking weird. Weird, dude. We are not friends, Bally. Ugh. Anyways. Sorry, I can't stand that woman. Bad Seed posted HTO for life saying, I dare some bitch to tell me I can't say these words. And then they laugh. And then they say, cry more. Cry all day long. And then they say it again. You dare some bitch? You're talking all big and bad behind your keyboard. Fondu said, I really need y'all to make this little bitch boy famous. Look how ignorant and obsessed he is with his fat mommy. Teardrop. I'm in tears. Please try and get through to her, please. Oh, God. These people need help. Ashley said more like El Scammy. Cowboy Dog said, if it's heart failure, I'm going to start a grape fast. Chantal El Shammy. More like El Scammy. Oh, I get it. If it's heart failure, I'm going to start a grape fast. Chantal, okay. The Sussex Bunyan said, here's the PayPal Canadian number to report her. Please use all relevant facts politely. Oops, we'll have to get it again. It's not posting. A, she used a disabled child on camera to solicit funds for schooling, promising receipts, asked for people to send via friends and family. B, allowed PDF in chat to continue to ask her to lift child's shirt up. C, posted photo of said child at school type desk, claiming she looked how happy despite school not in session. D, refused to provide receipts, and when people requested refunds, she refused and told them that they couldn't ask for refunds from PayPal because they sent them through friends and family, so people are planning to do chargebacks through their banks. Also inform PayPal that you have all documentation. Okay, here's the PayPal right here. Do you guys need this link? I'm trying to see if there's another. Well, they're on Twitter. They're on Twitter. Need support? Please visit the PayPal Help Center. I don't know. I'm just going to do this. And then I'm going to link it for you guys. Not encouraging anything. This is just FYI in case you're concerned about any scams going on with Canadian PayPal. There you go. Will it do any good? I don't know. I feel like we have more hope with PayPal than anything. I wish it wasn't like that. YouTube doesn't do shit. I'll just be honest. That's why I didn't tag away about Dee striking me. They don't do anything. They protect the worst people on the internet, and then they strike and ban and remove monetization for the people that are just reacting to the shitty people on the internet. Charlie said Chantal is struggling to breathe and has a headache. She believes she may have a blood clot of some sort. I'm sure going live on YouTube and talking to chat will clear that right up. Ashley said she claimed to be too sick to say hi to her chat, but she's well enough to rage when someone brings up her scam. Yeah, it's weird how that works, right? Oh, wait, somebody asked, is the memorial track list ready yet? And I added the first song that I think we should play. Okay? Hold on 1 second. I'm going to take us there. Okay. All right. I think we will have to play this at her funeral. I'll definitely be playing it the day we find out that she goes to the big buffet in the sky. Yes, I will be.
So hard, she died, but I'm not gonna cry. She partied so hard, she died, but I'm not gonna lose much sleep. But she died doing what she loved. Now she's blasting for the angels above. She partied so hard, she died, but I'm not gonna cry. Her sister sighed, dad's in disbelief. Her grandma cried, why oh why couldn't have been me? Ashes to ashes, dust in the wind. Her spirit is lingering. Ashes to ashes, dust in the wind. Her spirit is lingering. She praying for the angels above. She farted so hard, she died. But I'm not gonna cry.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I just kind of wanted to recap everything with you. If more happens, we're still going to do a morning stream tomorrow. If Foodie goes live tomorrow, I can definitely snipe. I will be home tomorrow. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Fuck you, Foodie. May you have the day you deserve. Please eat some more. Indulge in everything. If you are craving it, stick it in your mouth, no matter what it is. Thank you, Tia, for being a member. Gosh, I think it was for 38 months. Hold on. I want to say thank you to you. 38 months. I love you so much, Tia. All right, you guys have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you so soon. Goodbye.